guys? We are back.
Yes! And we are back for 2021.
We sure are.
What is going on, brother?
Oh, you know, just trying to get into the year. You know how it is.
100% Happy New Year, bro.
Happy New Year to you too, man.
Thank you, mate.
How's life?
Life's good, bro. Can't complain. What's going on with you? What's happening?
You know, just try to start the year off positive.
Yeah.
You know, work's going really well. Training's going really well. Next week we start back at the clinic, so I'm pretty keen for that.
Have you guys moved yet?
No. So we're going to be moving at the start of Feb.
Oh, I thought it was at the start of...
Well, initially we were going to move at the start of when we came back.
Yep.
But just complicated issues, so now we're going to be moving at the start of Feb, which I'm pretty keen for because the new place it's pretty cool, man. Like it's bigger, we got more room to do stuff, different stuff. So I'm pretty excited.
How big is it compared to the States now?
It's slightly bigger. The rooms are slightly bigger though.
Yeah, okay,
so you've seen Chad's office is quite big.
Yeah.
So the majority of the rooms are going to be that size, as opposed to like them being a lot smaller.
Did you get an aircon?
Yes, we'll have aircon. And also we're going to have like the reception area.
Yep.
We're going to have coffee.
Oh, so you're taking my ideas.
Yeah, coffee machine.
Mr. Gouch, mate, we're going to have a sit down, brother.
No worry, mate.
I see how it is.
It's all over it.
I didn't even get a cut out of it. Wow, bro, the disrespect.
Please, bro, who are you, bud?
Yeah, the disrespect. Fair enough. So it seems to be alright so far this year.
Yeah, good, man. How about yourself?
Yeah, man, can't complain. You know, since we last spoke from our last podcast, I think it was in lockdown, right?
It was the week before lockdown. Oh wait, yeah, it was lockdown.
We did lockdown,
yeah.
Right?
We did one the first lockdown.
Yep.
Then we did one when we came back.
Yep.
Then we did another one.
We did one when we came back.
Yeah, that little period.
I don't even remember.
We did.
Okay.
And then we did another one.
I know we did the last one, remember, was during lockdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously we're back open now, which is good. Like I said last time, we're forever grateful that we are back operating, pretty much back to full capacity. Yeah, there's not much to really complain about, dude. Like I said last time, how many people suffered during the lockdown? They've lost their business. People have, you know, touched wood, like it's a sad thing to say, they've killed themselves. So yeah, I haven't got much to complain about. We start off with a bang, and now the aim is just to keep that momentum going throughout the whole year. Yeah, and we've kicked off some new merch as well. Like obviously you're rocking our jerseys.
Love the basketball jerseys.
Thank you, brother. And we've just released our new baseball jerseys. So if anyone who's interested, jump onto our website. If not, jump onto our Instagram page. We've got adult sizes, they're unisex, and we also do have kids sizes available. And that's it. Apart from that, everything's good, man. Can't complain.
How about training wise? How's that going?
My own training? Or?
Yeah, your own training.
Yeah, it's good.
I see you've changed up a few things.
Yeah, I went. I got a bit over training normal stuff during lockdown, so I started doing a bit more full body stuff and running. So now it's a bit of a push-pull split. I guess it's a standard kind of split.
Yep.
And then I'll do some conditioning stuff. If it's not like with the battle ropes, prowler, I'll go for a run. If it's not that, I'll do some boxing.
Yeah. And it's hard to fit everything into it, man.
It is.
Like you think about it, you've got 7 days of the week. Like one of them should be, or at least 2 of them should be a rest day.
Yeah.
It's like how are you gonna fit everything else in there? How are you gonna fit all your power stuff? How are you gonna fit your strength stuff? How are you gonna fit your conditioning stuff?
Yeah.
It gets hard, man.
It does, but I like to mix it up because I enjoy doing all types of training. I don't just like to stick to one method, as in before I used to be just powerlifting. But when I was younger, it was just Muay Thai. I like to do a variety of everything.
Yeah,
just to get myself active, I enjoy doing it.
Yeah, man, 100%. You gotta do it. You gotta have that cardio component and that strength component.
Yeah, exactly right. So what about you? How's your training?
Yeah, alright. My deads are half decent, which is alright. Squats are not too bad. Bench
Finally got your 200 kilo deadlift.
Yeah, finally got that.
Congratulations.
Squats not too bad. Bench is not too bad. Same as you, bro. Like I've got a different outlook on training. Like I see training as just weight training because I know so much about how the body adapts and all that sort of stuff. Like I just try to cater for that method. So like I lift weights for longevity.
Yep.
So like, you know, and like, I think we had this conversation last week. Chris Duffin, his bone composition is 45 years old. Been lifting weights for like 20 years, something like that.
Yep.
His bone composition is like 4 standard deviations. So that's like a foot bigger than what they should be. As in like the denseness. So he pretty much he's gonna have no issues when he's 70.
Because he's from lifting.
From lifting weights, his bones and his joints, he's gonna have no issues when he's 7 years old. His colleague, he says his colleague, he's 7 years old and he still jumps and runs and everything like because he's a machine.
How good is that?
So that's what I mean. Like my goal is to be that strong and that fit that when I'm 70, I can still be doing that stuff and have no issues.
So then why do you think that? I don't know. Like that's not something common. You wouldn't hear that especially someone at 70. So why do you think people after a certain age, maybe like, I don't know, 60, 65, they think that they should just stop completely and then it's all downhill from there?
You know, I feel like, and you can probably relate to, or we can probably start to relate to this now because we're getting to age. The life stresses, they take a toll on us.
Yep.
Would you say that after a long day of working and you're dealing with, because think about it, you're on your own business, right?
Yep.
You're stressed out, you got things to do, you got emails to reply to, you got bills to pay, you got to make sure all your members are happy.
Yep.
At the end of the day, how much energy do you have to train at full capacity?
Well, that's why I train, because I have to make time to do that, because if I don't, I'll get consumed with everything else and other people's, like their training and the gym and all these other things that I wouldn't have time for myself.
Yeah.
So,
but that's you because you're very motivated and determined.
Yeah.
That's different. But other people who are not, they start work full time.
Yeah.
So they work full time, they get tired, become staffed, whatever, and that mentality carries on for an extended period of time.
and they like find excuses.
Well, yeah, but the mentality carries on until they're in the middle ages, and then it's like they have to say that little, I love this is the best.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm too old to train now. I'm too old.
Yeah.
Bro, you're never too old, man. You're never too old. Like we should be squatting and deadlifting and running and jumping and everything when we're 60 and 70, and it should be virtually the same as when we were when we were 30.
Yeah, so I just think, so in other words, it'll be an excuse in other words for other people. They just
100%.
find an excuse to why they're not training.
100%. And if you look at, you know what you do, man? If you look at the people on social media, for example, some of these elite coaches who train these older people.
Yeah.
Like there's some women I see who are like over 65 years old, they're lifting and they're squatting.
No shit.
Man, you should see that, and especially like some 70-year-olds.
It doesn't have to be heavy.
You should see how they move, man. Like just their daily activities, see how they move.
Yeah.
Compared to other 70-year-olds that I know that don't do anything with their life. Have you heard that saying, if you don't use it, you lose it?
Yeah. So it's true at that age.
At that age, yeah. As we get older, if we don't use it, especially, remember that guy you told me to listen to? What's his name? It was on Joe Rogan, the kettlebell guy you called him.
Oh, I forgot his name.
I
forgot his name.
Something.
I know who you're talking about. I forgot his name. Yeah.
Anyway, he even said, he goes, the best way for us to stay healthy for the majority of our life is to train heavy and to train fast.
Yeah, I remember the one. Yeah.
So lifting heavy or training fast, like boxing,
Yep.
Muay Thai, go for sprints like you do. I know you sprint a lot.
Try to.
That's it. He's like, don't worry about this Pilates, this aerobics, that. He goes, that's all crap.
So do you think? So what I'm trying to say as well is, do you think that there's a lack of education around that stuff? So the old generation just don't know this stuff. Like they would say, lifting weights at a young age will stunt your growth.
Yeah.
You know how there's that myth going around, but it's just a lack of education. Do you think that's one of the problems?
Yeah, it's a lack of education, but it's also what they've been brainwashed. Like, you know, try to get my mum now or my dad
Same as my parents.
to lift heavy weight. They're like, oh no, it's bad for you.
Yeah.
No, it's not, man. It's not bad for you at all.
Yeah.
You know
Again, so
what I mean? it's just how they've been taught. Whereas our generation, you can reason with them. Like how many, and you see your clients, my clients, a lot of them are in their late 20s, early 30s.
Yep.
Mate, they lift a lot of weight.
Yeah, of
they're
course.
fit, they're active. I can always guarantee you, our parents, my parents, more so my parents, they were still fit, but they weren't this fit. They were like your aerobics, your Les Mills.
Yeah. So
Well,
they're not really like open to doing that type of new
No.
things. It's standard. That's how the old generation is, though. That's just how they are. Man.
I know. Yeah.
What can you do, man?
I know. But yeah, that's my outlook on it, man. On training.
Fair enough.
And I think it was this other guy, Pat Davidson. He's like, when people ask me what my goals are for training,
Yep.
it's to be an absolute beast of an organism. I'm like, yeah, that's it, bro. Like,
How
I've
old
got the
is
same
this
with me. He's I think late 40s.
And he's fit as fuck.
Early 40s, yeah. But that's not me. Like, I got no goals. I just want to be a beast of a person.
That's it. I don't see the problem with that. Like, that's why I sort of stopped doing just the one style of training. Because every time I would stick to one method of training, like powerlifting, or Muay Thai, whatever it is, it became very culty and very like, what do you mean that like you can't do anything else but this type of training? And if you don't, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
And I just got over. I'm like, well, you know, I like lifting like really heavy, but then I couldn't do a round on the bag, so it was unfit.
Yeah.
And I like doing just the boxing or the Muay Thai, but I wasn't feeling that strong. So I like to get a combination of both. And then you see heaps of people that you see on Instagram and YouTube, they do that stuff daily and they are absolute animals.
Yep.
So what's wrong with being like that? Like, I don't see an issue with that at all.
No.
If that's what you want to do, go hard. I've always said it and I've always preached it. As long as you're doing something, I do not care what it is.
Right.
And as long as you're having fun with it, because you don't want it to get to the point where you start to resent what you do and then you get over it.
Yeah.
And that's where a lot of people fall off the wagon. Like, yeah, it's a new year, so you start to see a lot of new faces. But then they have to be more consistent with what they're doing. They have to actually enjoy what they do.
Yep.
Because if you imagine they came in even to this gym and then they did it for a couple of months and they got over it because it becomes stagnant. They don't always get the same results as you do at the start.
Yep.
They get over it, they're not motivated, they stop.
Yep.
So that's why I was saying, well, mix
Variety.
it up. Try something else.
Yeah.
Try a bit of the boxing class. See how you go with that.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, something different. Why not?
So they don't get over it, and then that keeps them in here at the same time as well. Keeps them happy, keeps us happy. Everyone's happy.
100%, man. 100%, mate.
So, talking in terms of goals, what are your goals for this year anyway? Client-wise, business-wise?
I've got a lot of goals this year, mate.
Yeah.
If things
I've
don't
got enough
go,
time.
if things don't go back to lockdown,
Fuck that.
so obviously I want my osteo to be really busy. Like that's my goal. I'm going to be marketing a lot, networking a lot as we do.
Yep.
In here, like I'm pretty much full house in here anyway. So I can't fit. I literally can't fit no one else in my schedule in here.
Beautiful.
So that's really good. Obviously, I'll help you boys if you need my help. I'll always try and help you out, no matter what.
Yep.
Like promotions and whatever. I applied for my masters in strength and conditioning and exercise science.
Yep.
Which is like a year and a half online, full time. So if I get into that, it'll be full time student, full time osteo, full time PT.
Beautiful. Have a look at you, mate.
I'm also very busy with my other hobbies that I do as well, which keeps me going, like all that music stuff.
Yep.
So yeah, that's my goals, man. Just to keep growing myself. Like I don't make goals like I've got to buy a house by this time. I've got to have this by this time. Like I don't care about that. I've got my own goals, and it's just to improve who I am.
Beautiful, man. Good on you.
How about yourself? What do you reckon?
Yeah, well, not osteo work, but everything's probably still the same as when we probably had this chat last year. Same thing, grow the gym. Hopefully, maybe move to a bigger location, or even a second location. Grow our apparel line.
Yeah,
which again,
man, it's looking so good. Like
thank you very much.
Oh, these basketball jerseys, I can't tell. You know how many people have asked me about it?
Yeah, really?
They go, man, they're so sick. They're so sick. I go, yeah, I know, man. Yeah.
So that's one of the next big goals as well, just to grow the apparel line. So if you don't know our Instagram page, it's nbhq.apparel. That's on Instagram.
And my one's take control and stuff.
So yeah, dude, like you know the same thing. Growth the gym. We've had a few new trainers come on board, which has been really good for all of us.
Yeah, no, they're really good. A lot of them are fantastic.
Yeah, especially since the lockdown, it's given us a bit of an energy boost as well. So it's a good G up to have everyone in the gym. You know, touch wood, everyone's been working well together. So just keep growing the gym, the membership base, all that stuff. Keep growing the apparel. So the next thing. We've got some more things in the works, so we just dropped the baseball jerseys, like I said. There are some more things in the works, which I will slowly show you guys over time. And yeah, with the gym, the next thing we're going to be doing is a 6-week transformation challenge as well.
Oh, nice. When's that happening?
We're doing that February 1st.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so if anyone's listening and you've put on an extra couple of kgs over lockdown or the New Year break, we will help you get back into shape with our 6-week transformation challenge. We won't be doing PTs with this one, just mainly access to all of the classes and nutrition. So if you guys want any more information on that, just let us know. But that will be starting in a couple of weeks, so we'll be like promoting the shit out of that.
Yep.
And then hopefully once that's done, we will have the 10-week fight challenge kick off again.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so that was really good last year.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was fantastic.
So we had some good hype around that.
Wait, was it last year? No, 2019. 2019. Yeah, that's right.
How weird does that sound?
I know.
Yeah. But like it was good because we had a lot of good hype around that fight challenge. We had a lot of people joining that, and yeah, it was a good result. Then everyone was just keen as fuck to get in the ring and showcase their skills. So we want to do that again. I feel like we've got probably more people now interested in it than before.
I was going to say a few more people have been talking about it, so it's good.
I keep trying to G everyone up every time I spoke to your brother. He said he wants to bash you. Yeah, sign me up to the challenge. So yeah, those are probably the two bigger things that we're trying to work on with the gym.
Yep.
We just had our Christmas party and the main thing was that we're raising money for charity for cancer.
Yes, all right. Yep.
So yeah, just keep doing those things, and again, same thing, keep networking, marketing, trying to reach out to the local community and see how else we can keep growing the gym.
Sounds good.
That's it.
What about you personally? What are you feeling?
Just, that's it. They are my, well, you know, because it's the business,
Yep.
these are my personal goals, I guess. Again, just I'd say with training, just to stay active. Again, I don't mind if it's not, even if it's not lifting heavy, just any form of movement.
Yep.
As long as I'm staying active, staying fit,
Moving, yep.
don't mind what I do. Everything else personal is just working on myself just to become, I guess you could say, more confident within myself.
Yep.
Just always being confident within my abilities to do the things that I want to do and not have any self-doubt with these things. And not have any, I guess, negative self-talk towards myself.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it, man.
Is there anything that you've always wanted to do that you might start this year? Like, I don't know, like learning something new, or like is there something that you want to buy that you've always wanted to buy?
Learn how to make coffee with my coffee machine.
He loves it. He loves it, huh?
No, I've already started there. Well, look, for me, honestly, bro, the clothing was a big thing.
Yeah.
I never really had the confidence to do that, and obviously it's been a slow process, but I think that's probably one of my biggest goals throughout last year and probably the year before that, like leading into the year. That has been one of my biggest goals, to work on the clothing and actually get our name out there and have the confidence to tell people that these are, like, we make these clothes, that they're our clothes.
Yep.
I probably, in all honesty, with the gym, I'd probably want to get myself behind the camera a bit more, like how we still go live all the time.
Yeah. I was gonna say yeah.
So, I think they're probably the two things. It all comes down again to me just backing myself and not having any self-doubt, no negative talk towards myself, and just telling myself that, like, whatever it is I want to do, I can do these things, and being confident within myself in delivering whatever I want to do. So,
what about your vlogs?
Yep, this is going to be part of my vlog. So I literally want to start the other vlog. So I've got a few little things, like I was asking everyone in the gym when they came back, what are they looking forward to, what they miss about the gym. So I vlogged that. I've got some snippets from the Christmas party. This will be some of the snippets as well in the vlog. I'll talk about the jerseys as well, some of the next things we're going to release, so I'm going to put that together shortly as well. Even actually, if we do an upskill session with the trainers, like a lifting session, I'll catch that into the vlog as well, and then put that together. But yeah, that's probably another thing I want to be more consistent with, is vlogging.
Yep.
Again, that's another thing I just have to
find time for this.
find the time and just talk myself out of the self-doubt of why am I doing the vlog for? What, like, no one's going to watch it, no one's going to listen. But at the end of the day, who cares? It makes me feel good, and it's more content, it's more awareness of who we are what we do. So why does it matter if only like 10 people watch it? Like, at the end of the day, it's still something which is better than nothing, right?
100%. And like I said, it's content. And as you know, the great man Gary Vee, content man. Actually, you know what? I started reading this book. You of all people need to read it, bro.
What is it?
It's called Start With Why by Simon Sinek.
Start with why. Why have I heard that?
You of all people need to read it, man.
I've got to see if maybe I do. No, I don't.
I'm telling you.
I've got it at home.
I'm telling you.
Start with why.
I'm telling you, it's up your alley.
I've heard it before. Maybe maybe I'll go.
So
get
good. I can't put it down.
Dead set.
I can't put it down. Like, it's just as good as Gary's Vee. Like, him and Gary Vee have done vlogs together.
Oh, have they?
Yeah. This is the guy who a few years ago broke the internet. You know, talking about millennials and how they are in the corporate world.
As in, like, spoiled, entitled.
Entitled, and all that stuff. He broke the internet.
Because they kicked up a fuss.
Just because, like, after 8 months of work, they want promotion. So.
Yeah, but as in, like, he broke the internet because they kicked up a fuss about it, or?
No, he broke the internet because everything that he said was spot on.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
You know,
so he didn't get any backlash from it.
No, he did.
He did.
But he didn't care. Yeah, like, because everything he said was right anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, you got to read this book, man. Like, he talks about how to sell yourself. Like, he uses Apple a lot.
Yep.
So he talks about how. So, like, if someone asks you, for example, Daniel, what does Noble HQ do?
Yeah.
And then just in, like, if you were just so if I was sitting here and if I asked you a question,
shit on the spot.
all right, what does Noble HQ do?
Group fitness classes.
Okay, stop.
Yeah, I'll just say
okay. You just told me what you did.
Yeah. I
know that.
Yeah.
But his theory is, people who start with what, right? Instead of why. They're selling.
Did you ask me what we did?
Yeah, but I did.
Did you ask me why?
But hang on a second.
Okay.
But he used Apple as an example.
Yeah.
When the higher up people in Apple go for interviews.
Yeah.
And someone asks them, what does Apple produce? They don't start with, this is what we do. They say, the reason why we do what we do is because X, Y, and Z.
Gotcha.
And the way we do that, which is the how, is X, Y, and Z.
Yep.
Which is what we do. We make this. And I think, he's saying that people respond better to why they do something as opposed to what a company does.
Gotcha.
So I really think you should read this book, man. It's fantastic.
I'm gonna get onto it. What's it called? Start with
what? I'll send you the link.
Yeah, done.
But apart from that, that's all my goals, man. It sounds like you got all your stuff. Just quickly before we finish this thing up. I know we spoke about it last time, But what do you reckon is going to happen in the next couple of months with life, how life is at the moment?
No comment, Your Honour.
No comment?
I actually don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's going to be a third lockdown or... I just hope everything goes back to normal soon because I'm fucking over it. I know everyone else is, so...
Yeah. How did you find, because I know we spoke about it last time, but how did you find towards the end of the second lockdown in terms of like the classes and all that, and how did you find
online?
Yeah, how did you find it as opposed to the first one? Was it rough?
Very rough.
Yeah.
Like, I think I said last time, like we were happy to get 3 or 4 people, you know, because it helped them with what they were going through. But yeah, it was not the same. There was no vibe. It was just rough to get people to join in, and even they were saying like it was just too hard to join in. Like, man, everyone went through some hectic shit during those lockdowns, whether it's anxiety, depression, whatever it was. So it was just really hard to get people to be consistent. Which again, like I understand completely what everyone went through. We all went through the same thing. So I can't sit there and say like, you know, you're not motivated enough to want to train or lose weight. We all went through some hectic shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, like to sum it up, it was just rough, man. But very grateful that we've been back and things have picked up, because I was telling Simon I was actually concerned that once we reopened that we weren't going to get anyone coming back, because you know a lot of people do have social anxiety, they have depression, they're insecure. Some people might have put on weight during lockdown.
Yeah.
So I was really like scared that they weren't going to come back in because they didn't want to get judged by anyone. But as soon as we put the classes up, they started booking in, people started coming in. So again, no complaints. I just want to thank everyone that's been supporting us since day one, really, and even supporting us a lot more during the lockdown, whether it was staying with us as a member, doing casual classes online, buying our clothing, even just sending us a message, whatever you guys did. Just want to say thank you to everyone because we really do appreciate it. They kept us going as well, so just a big thank you to everyone for that.
And how good was it? Like, one thing that I noticed when we opened up that first week, man, the smiles on people's faces. It was crazy.
And that's why I'm pretty sure I captured most of it on the GoPro Awesome show. Like everyone was just over the moon to be back.
Yeah, man, 100%. Like a lot of my clients, man, like they were lifting heavy, and they're just like, God, this feels so good.
It's good,
like,
and just to be around people again.
Yeah, 100%.
You
having a laugh.
4 walls at home.
Literally, and what you're doing burpees where you eat dinner.
Yeah, legit. Like one mouthful burpee. It was just crazy, man. It was crazy, but yeah, it's really good to be back. I can't explain it. It's just a sick feeling to be back.
Well, look, I hope things continue to stay the way they are.
100%.
You know, like
sure.
just for everybody's mental health and businesses, obviously.
Yep.
Like you said, I guess we have to wait and see what happens. hopefully it doesn't.
No one has the answer right now, bro.
No. But yeah, that's it. First podcast for 2021. I reckon it's been.
That's another goal. We need to be more consistent with our podcast.
Yeah, I know. It's just been a bit.
Of course, we get busy, bro.
Look, let's be honest. It's gonna get hard.
Of course.
But we'll always try and find some time, and probably at least once a month. Like if we can aim to do once a month, I reckon that'll be alright.
Too easy, bro. Done and done.
Danski. Alright.
Alright, bro.
Is it that time?
It is that time. I'm not first time. No, I haven't done a first time in a while.
Literally, it's been like 2 years.
Yeah, no. Maybe the next one. I'll jail for the next one, do a first time. But I think that's about it. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Peace out.